guys, thanks a lot for clicking on this video. Before we get into it, I just want to mention that this is my 200th YouTube video as the Loch Ness monster, and I really appreciate you taking the time to check this out. So, being the Loch Ness monster, it's pretty obvious that the Super Nintendo, the SNES, is my favorite retro console, and also Loch Ness monster is a play on Loch Ness monster, being that I'm a huge cryptozoology fan. So this article ties into both retro gaming, video gaming, and cryptozoology, two of my favorite things. So Capcom announced that they are having a real-life monster hunting contest where you can win a cash prize in honor of the release of Monster Hunter World that just came out last week. Monster Hunter is an open-world game where basically you hunt these giant monsters by yourself or as a team. So the cash prize is going to be $70,000 in US currency if you can provide evidence for one of the 10 monsters that they've selected. They've chosen 10 cryptids. Some of them aren't my favorite, but definitely a few cool ones on this list. You know, there's ones that you're going to recognize right away, and there was a few that even I was like, what are these guys? And basically, cryptozoology is a pseudoscience where people try and prove the existence of different creatures from folklore, legends, different stories, and a few eyewitness accounts. So here are the 10 monsters that you have until June 30th to hunt down, find evidence of, and probably, possibly, hopefully win $70,000. And again, they brought in John Downs. He's a renowned cryptozoologist, and he's going to help verify the evidence of what people find. So here are the 10 cryptids that you have to try. Scotland's Loch Ness monster, a dinosaur-like aquatic creature. Bigfoot, Sasquatch. This guy is the poster child for cryptozoology. Basically a bipedal ape. The Australian Yowie. People aren't sure, is it half man, half ape, a combination of both? I'm sensing a real theme with all the pics that they have here. This is the Yeti, the cold weather Bigfoot. The Earth Hound, believed to live in graveyards and devour dead bodies. The Mongolian death worm, 2 to 5 feet long, living in the Gobi Desert and thought to be poisonous to the touch. The Cornish Owlman from Cornwall, thought to be a winged man that attacks children. Mermaids, thought to be a lot scarier than their cartoon counterparts, half fish, half human. The Flying Snake, 25 feet long, shiny scales, no thank you. And the Puerto Rican Chupacabra, also known as the Goat Sucker. And again, that's your list of the 10 cryptids that they want you to find. So, needless to say, this is a strange, an interesting PR stunt by Capcom. But, you know, it ties in perfectly with the video game itself, Monster Hunter World, where you go out, again, alone or in a group hunting these giant monsters, sometimes kind of looking realistic, kind of looking like dinosaurs. You can always see that's kind of like a jaguar, that's kind of like a pterodactyl, you know, like there's something familiar about each monster, and I think that's what works with this cryptozoology hunt that they're going to do now. It ties in perfectly to the game, and there is a method behind their madness, because I hope it's going to get people talking about it. You know, it's good for the game, but also at the same time, you know, like those people that go out there and hunt casually, or even the professional quote-unquote cryptozoologists that go out there and look for these animals, it gives them more incentive, like $70,000. Again, you have till June 30th to find one of these monsters. The list of 10, I would have switched out a few, and then having like Bigfoot, Yowie, and the Yeti all in there. Those are kind of 3 similar creatures, but you know, overall, it's just a fun story. There is a cash prize, you know, Capcom's backing it, and they did find, you know, I guess the most credible of cryptozoologists. Again, John Downs is going to be going through all the evidence. So I hope they give out this prize at the end of the day. The best amount of evidence should win, not just somebody like officially proving like, yes, there is a Bigfoot, yes, there is a Chupacabra. I would like the, you know, people that actually went out and did the legwork and did some research. You know, somebody still win like a feel-good story at the end, because, you know, like this is right up my alley. Like, I think this is cool. You know, real-life monster hunter. That's what it's like. So, you know how it goes, guys. Down in the comments, let me know what you think. Is it cool? Is it garbage? You know, I just want to hear your thoughts because I really want to talk about stuff like this because again, it's two of my favorite things. You know, video games and cryptozoology. You know, it goes without saying. Again, like I mentioned at the beginning, Loch Ness monster is my favorite. But you know, like I like the Bigfoot, Mothman, all those things. I always found interesting as a child up until adulthood. So again, guys, down in the comments, I want to hear from you. And this was my 200th video. So again, thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you in a few days. I have video game hunting footage and actual video games that I picked up. So I can't wait to share that with you guys probably on Friday or Saturday. Until then, guys, take care. I'm out of here.